Thank you, Benali. Next, we have a speech from Ahrabi Rajkumar. Ahrabi is an advocacy director at Pearl, People for Equality and Relief in Lanka. Pearl is a DC-based advocacy and research organization focused on justice, accountability, and self-determination for Elam Tamils. I'd like to welcome Ahrabi to the stage. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. It was an honor to speak at this event today. As we know, 16 years ago, a genocide was committed by the Sri Lankan government where tens and thousands of Tamils were murdered and disappeared. To date, not a single Sri Lankan perpetrator has been prosecuted. The buzzword of the Sri Lankan government and governments before it is reconciliation. Sri Lanka bolsters ineffective domestic mechanisms such as the Office on Missing Persons, and it is still trying to push the Truth and Reconciliation Commission even after it was discredited both by the Tamil community and the international community. However, it still continues to reject any meaningful action towards genuine justice and accountability. It continues to reject UN resolutions on Sri Lanka. On top of that, it continues to heavily militarize the northeast of Sri Lanka, carry out land grabs in the Tamil homeland, destroy Tamil places of worship, and illegally construct Buddhist viharas on Tamil-owned lands, using the Prevention of Terrorism Act against Tamils simply for memorializing our loved ones. They are doing this because of the culture of impunity that has festered on the island as a result of the lack of justice and accountability that they have faced for their war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide against the Elam Tamil people. We are grateful for the UK government's recent sanctions on Sri Lankan war criminals as a step towards weakening impunity for Sri Lanka's crimes against Tamils. However, 16 years after the end of the war, there is still work to do. As the lead of the core group on Sri Lanka at the UN Human Rights Council, the UK is in a crucial position to build on this important step and ensure that Sri Lanka is held accountable in a meaningful way. We call on the UK to take meaningful action by formally recognising the genocide, as naming the crime is a key step towards justice. The UK should push for an international criminal justice mechanism to investigate Sri Lanka's crimes. The UK should also take steps to hold Sri Lanka formally responsible for acts of genocide, such as torture, through international treaties or by bringing a case to the International Court of Justice. It should also show leadership at the UN by introducing or supporting Security Council efforts to refer Sri Lanka to the International Criminal Court. And finally, under Article 14.1 of the Rome Statute, the UK should submit a state party referral so that the ICC can investigate Sri Lanka's crimes against humanity. It's important to remember that accountability must be accompanied by structural political change. As long as singular Buddhist majoritarianism remains entrenched, there can be no lasting peace or stability for Elam Tamils. The demand for Tamil self-determination remains strong, and without a political solution that addresses the root causes of the conflict, impunity and repression will continue. So today, as we remember the tens and thousands of our people who were killed by the Sri Lankan government, we look forward, as this community always has, and we continue the struggle for justice, accountability and self-determination. Thank you.